Hi, this is Scott Clemensen of Clemensen Family Medicine, and I'm going to give you a short tour of my office here in Canandaigua, New York. I'm about 30 miles south of Rochester, which is the, of course, mecca of micropractice management, as well as the Tertiary Medical Center of University of Rochester. Canandaigua is a town of about 12,000 people. We have a small community hospital of about 150 beds, and I'll show you a picture of that later too. My office is about 1.5 miles away from the hospital, also about a half mile from my home, and it is 3 rooms, each about 110 square feet. My total office rent is about $500 a month, and that includes all electricity, all heat, and all air conditioning as well. So I hope you enjoy it, and hopefully I'll see you down in Canandaigua sometime.
This is a shot of downtown Canandaigua, just about 1 mile from the hospital. It's a very wide main street filled with lots of retail spaces and very kind of old 1920s vintage buildings. And my office is actually right down on this main street. This is the unmarked entrance on Main Street to my office building. Unfortunately, the city does not allow professional offices on the first floor of Main Street buildings, so I was not allowed to put my office right on Main Street. And actually, after 3 months of arguing with the city council, I could put a sign in this window if I wanted to, but I would have to make an appeal and put in a contract. But since my patients already know where I am, it's not really worth it. It's a nice area though, however, and you can see some of the rest of Main Street. There's a furniture business that just went out of business. There's a chocolate shop right up the way, Chinese restaurant, and a couple of nice sit-down restaurants as well. Across the street over there is a really nice pavilion and a park where in the summer they hold concerts and neat things. And there's a really good restaurant and pub right across the street at Eddie O'Brien's. This is the rear entrance to the building, and it's the main entrance to enter the practice. Unfortunately, there are a few steps that you have to get up to get behind there. And you can see the back parking lot was recently redone by the city, and this nice covered pavilion is the site of the weekly farmers market, which is actually pretty nice. As you come in the back hallway, you see a long hallway with small facades, building facades built out with a bunch of individual offices. Each one of these offices is about 110 square feet and are each rented for $165 a month with all utilities included. The only other tenant currently is the locksmith here, who has these 2 units side by side with an interconnecting door. Right past the locksmith, you have the men's and women's bathrooms, which are okay. They're not. They are ADA accessible, but they're not beautiful or absolutely fabulous. This is an empty room that is adjoining to my office that I don't use, and then you come upon the first room that is my waiting room, or my no waiting room, where I have my mailbox and some artwork that's on consignment from one of the art shops and a photography shop down the way. Here is the waiting room. There's a chalkboard and kids stuff, a couple of waiting chairs that, yes, were found in the dumpster outside the building, all about low overhead. And then there's the connecting door to the empty room on the other side. Because the bathrooms are locked, I have to maintain a key for the bathroom, which is, of course, on a keychain that is an acupuncture figure, which is nice and convenient. All the rooms have Purell dispensers. Also in one corner of the waiting room is the computer kiosk table set up for pre-visit histories. I have one nice comfy chair that actually is a little bit of a recliner too, that's kind of nice, and most people do. There's my HIPAA statement on the wall for everybody to see. And then you head into the main room, which the first thing that people see on my door is, please present the copayment at the beginning of the office visit. No one ever does. And then coming into the main office room, this corner you have all the obligatory stuff on the wall, my Dynamap and my standard exam table, eBay otoscope and ophthalmoscope. Now in this corner I have the main patient area, which is a very nice barrel chair and a separate console chair. The computer station with dual monitors, scanner, printer, one filing cabinet is all that you really need. A couple of artifacts up on the wall, And if I back up to show you the other corner with the door, is my little medicine cabinet with all of my necessities. I have a ripped apart tape measure stuck to the walls, how I measure kids' heights, and that's about it. I have a third room now, moving back this direction, in which is the acupuncture room. This just consists of a massage therapy table, some dim lighting, and on this side of the wall I have a computer armoire that used to house my entire EMR system, but is now just an area for me to keep my extra refrigerator, coffee maker, all that good stuff that keeps you alive, and a small refrigerator for food. And you go down a couple of cabinets where I keep some medical records, acupuncture supplies, and in the corner, my ancient spirometer that still works great, and also my vaccination refrigerator and freezer, and a water cooler. That is just about it.